You're tackling a goal so many of us share, but one that often feels completely out of reach. We are talking about mastering that coveted, timeless, old money aesthetic. And the best part? We're going to do it without breaking the bank. We'll be building out what I call the foundational pyramid of style, which is basically a step-by-step blueprint to totally elevate your entire presence.
So let me ask you this right up front. Does looking expensive actually require an endless budget? It's a super common assumption that a massive trust fund, or maybe maxing out 3 different credit cards, is the only path to high fashion. But today, we're going to challenge your wallet and reveal a real insider secret. Projecting wealth, confidence, and quiet luxury is rarely about how much money you spend. Actually, it is all about intentionality. It's about how your clothes fit, how they play together, and the really mindful choices you make before you ever step out the front door.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our roadmap for today. We're going to build your style from the ground up. We'll start with the myth of looking expensive, then move to our foundation, which is grooming and demeanor. After that, we'll cover fit and natural fabrics, then dive into a really handy 5-piece outfit formula, and finally, we'll wrap up with minimalist accessories.
All right, jumping right into step 1, the myth of looking expensive. We're talking restraint versus flash.
We really need to debunk the biggest myth in fashion right off the bat, which is the idea that flashing designer labels makes you look rich. There is a massive, fundamental contrast between loud wealth and quiet elegance. On one side, you have loud wealth. This relies on oversized logos, chasing those viral micro trends, and honestly, wearing cheap synthetics. But just kind of looks like you're trying a bit too hard to prove something. True quiet elegance, on the other hand, exercises restraint. It leans on tailored fits, a calm palette of neutrals, and high-quality natural fabrics. Your clothes should tell a quiet, confident story, you know? They shouldn't act as a walking billboard.
Moving right along to section 2, foundation and demeanor. This is the base layer of our pyramid.
Look, you could wear the most exquisite, expensive dress in the world, but if the foundational grooming isn't there, it just falls flat, right? A classy woman knows grooming is really about consistency, not absolute perfection. It's about focusing on clean, polished details that show a lot of self-respect. Keep those nails clean and trimmed with a classic nude or pale pink polish. Keep your makeup timeless. Just enhance your natural features. Tidy up those eyebrows. It instantly makes you look more awake and put together. And finally, a subtle signature fragrance applied super sparingly to your pulse points leaves a gentle, really elegant impression.
But grooming goes way beyond the physical. How you carry yourself instantly elevates how people perceive your status. Wealth comes with elegance. And this means maintaining impeccable posture. Keep that chin up, whether you're sitting or standing. It means practicing basic etiquette, like chewing with your mouth closed, actually slowing down to enjoy your food, and speaking calmly and articulately, even if you happen to be upset. Your demeanor is like this invisible accessory that just ties everything together.
Okay, section 3, fit and natural luxury fabrics. This right here is our structural core. Here is the absolute golden rule. Fit is always, always greater than price. You could spend a literal fortune on designer clothing, but if the proportions are off, it's going to look average at best. On the flip side, a totally simple dress from a budget store can look incredibly premium if it actually fits your body properly. Minor tailoring is an absolute secret weapon. Fixing a hem so it hits right at the ankle, or taking in a waistline so it skims rather than gapes, that can miraculously turn a $20 item into something that looks custom-made just for you. Now, let's talk about the actual science of textiles, because fabric is usually the very first thing people notice. Take virgin wool, for example. This is wool from a lamb's first shearing, so it's never been processed or recycled before. Because of this, it provides unbeatable architectural structure for coats and trousers without feeling stiff at all. It resists pilling, holds its shape flawlessly, and it naturally thermoregulates, so it keeps you warm in the cold and breathes when it's mild. It's fantastic. So we definitely want to avoid those cheap synthetics that cling and shine on naturally. Instead, look at these natural fabrics. Silk chamois offers this incredible fluidity and drape, catching the light perfectly. Linen is amazing for breathability, and interestingly enough, it actually ages like leather, developing this soft, beautiful patina over time rather than just breaking down. Cashmere gives you incredible softness and insulation without any of the bulk. And of course, we just talked about the amazing structure of virgin wool. These natural fabrics wear in beautifully over time rather than just wearing out. But hey, even the best fabrics need a little love. You really have to watch out for fabric fatigue. Pilled knits, stretched out necklines, or trousers that have gone kind of shiny at the seat, those things instantly cheapen a look.
You need to regularly edit your closet. Let go of or repair items showing those signs because subtle wear and tear are quiet style killers. They will absolutely ruin the illusion of luxury. Keep your clothes pressed, clean, and well-maintained.
Next up, Section 4. Let's get into the 5-piece outfit formula. This is your highly actionable styling blueprint.
I love this part because it is so foolproof. You know those mornings where you're just staring at your closet completely blanking? Just grab these 5 things and you will never look chaotic. Start with a tailored anchor, like a sharp blazer that sits cleanly on the shoulders. Then add a neutral foundation, classic black trousers or maybe some straight-leg jeans. Bring in a soft texture for some contrast, like a silk blouse or a fine ribbed knit. Ground the whole thing with a quality shoe, think a leather loafer or a pointed toe flat. And finally, add one subtle finishing detail. A silk hair scarf or a sleek leather belt works wonders here.
And to make mixing and matching that formula a total breeze, stick to a really calm, cohesive family of soft neutrals. Prioritizing ivory, cream, camel, taupe, navy, and black should make up about 90% of your wardrobe. That leaves 10% for fun, muted accents. These shades flatter almost everyone, they photograph beautifully, and they simply never look dated.
Finally, we've reached Section 5, Minimalist and Meaningful Accessories, the absolute peak of our pyramid. This is where we curate those final little details that tie the whole shebang together. With your bags and shoes, remember that accessories carry a ton of visual weight. Even the most beautiful outfit can be totally undone by a bag that's overly busy or completely covered in loud patterns. Keep them minimal. Seriously, avoid heavy logos. A structured classic shape in leather or suede is always going to ground your look and appear so much more refined and expensive than some trendy, heavily branded alternative.
When it comes to fine jewelry, the secret is honestly just to shop slower and choose better. You really don't need to buy hundreds of pieces. Instead, build a meaningful, high-quality 14K gold collection over time. Start with Phase 1, the Essential Starter 3. Then later, as you figure out what you're missing, you move to Phase 2 with everyday rings or bracelets. Eventually, you hit Phase 3 for those big milestone pieces, like a classic tennis bracelet.
Let's zoom in on Phase 1 because these starter 3 pieces are your absolute non-negotiables. First, a pair of natural diamond studs. They offer quiet confidence and you can wear them literally anywhere. Next, a delicate gold chain necklace. This is your versatile everyday piece that works solo or layered. And finally, classic gold hoop earrings, which are just perfectly adaptable to daily life. These 3 provide this beautiful bridge between formal and casual, and honestly, they're so comfortable you almost never have to take them off.
Which brings us to a super important rule of thumb. Looking expensive is about restraint. Choose one feature piece and let everything else support it. Overstyling is honestly just as damaging to your look as understyling. Throwing on every accessory you own just creates visual clutter. Aim for perfect balance. One necklace, one ring, a pair of classic earrings, and then just stop. So if we pull all of this together to summarize today's explainer, it all boils down to this. Looking polished, confident, and quietly luxurious is rarely about how much money you spend. It is about how intentional you look. True wealth and fashion isn't found on a price tag. It's an attitude. It's a practice of taking pride in your appearance, caring for your garments, carrying yourself with grace, and proving time and time again that less truly is more. I want to leave you with this final thought to hopefully spark your own style journey today. Look in your closet right now. What item are you going to take to the tailor first? Or what natural fabric will you upgrade to? Take that first step toward intentionality. Thank you so much for exploring this blueprint with me on The Explainer. Until next time, stay focused and stay elegant.